We live in a world covered in life. Diverse ecosystems and organisms cover the surface of this planet. And where really are we? We humans live our entire lives on this earth. As we've developed from cavemen to creating civilizations and constantly new innovations, we have kind of ended up harming the environment. The advent of new materials and resources like oil and plastic have caused problems that nature has had to deal with. In thinking about the environment, what's our involvement in it and how are we doing? It is a fact that the Earth has become more polluted, and it's changed ever since we started developing our lives. Each of us consumes a lot, and especially in this day and age, and companies have caused pollutions of all kinds: air, water, plastic, and even light and noise pollution, and have contributed to a changing climate where extreme weather and loss in biodiversity happens, among other things, with each new thing that we build, manufacture, or destroy. It's a given that engineers have developed machines, and robots have been used for these purposes, as we make processes easier for us and more automated. It just so happens that robots are being used for extraction and wealth, and they perpetuate a system of mass consumption and production. So you may be asking, well, what is a robot? What is robotics as an engineering field? So, engineers are people who work to solve problems in the world, coming up with creative and innovative solutions. Robotics engineers use robots and robotic systems for this. A robot, as described by Britannica, is any automatically operated machine that replaces human effort, though it may not resemble human beings in appearance or perform functions in a human-like manner. Wait. The second half seems like a pretty big part of the description. What did you think of when I first mentioned robots? Something humanoid? It's true that there are a lot of human-like and especially sentient robot characters in the media. Even the word robot came from a play about humanoid robots. In 1921, Karel Čapek's play, RUR, which stood for Rossum's Universal Robots, depicted robots as mechanical slaves created by an inventor as a science experiment. But that's not all robots can be. I want to say that the definition of a robot is a mobile machine that operates with code and is capable of carrying out complex tasks automatically. It's a broad term, but there's really so many types of robots out there. I was first introduced to robots in person when I first joined my high school robotics team. And these robots look totally unlike those in movies or shows. Look at these robots participating in the first robotics competition.
Okay, this is good. He's going to the logo. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Good.
Defense is falling for the line.
Oh my God. That red guy is crazy. Oh! That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a huge penalty.
Seconds left. 2791 is in position for the Red Alliance as the wings pop down. The New Jersey team trying to get them out if they can. 340 coming up on the Latham ramps. 639 is finally freed. A valiant effort from the New Jersey machine. Churchville going up. 10 seconds left. Now it's 639. Who's doing it for the Blue Alliance? 5 seconds left as they use a boost. It's 3, 2, 1.
But anyway, what do robotics engineers, or engineers in general, solve problems for? This question can have many answers. A lot of the technology and machines we make primarily serve us. Think of light bulbs and cars and computers and air conditioning. There's a mindset out there that we should take what we need and make what we need to make our lives better and to make things easier for us. But not everyone thinks exactly like this. There's a noticeable pushback to become more mindful of the environment when creating things. Some people make things not just for humans, but for the ecosystems that we live in. And don't get me wrong. I think a lot of the things humans were able to make are awesome. Saying things like prosthetics and cochlear implants that can make the quality of life of someone better, it's great. Of course, there's a lot of different approaches and worldviews in between all of this, from the spectrum of degeneration to regeneration. But I think we can all learn from embracing multiple worldviews and learning to think in different ways. It could really unlock our full potential. Here's one direction robotics engineers are taking, with more of a regenerative mindset. There's a whole field called environmental robotics where robots are used to help the environment. Seeing problems with the environment, people have made robots to help, with robots designed with environmental functions. For example, robots can monitor wildlife, measure air pollution, or collect waste. EnvironmentalRobotics.com says that the purpose of environmental robotics is to help and develop and regulate preventative, responsive, and restorative measures against unsustainable actions that affect our planet. But how the robot is made is super important too when keeping the environment in consideration. Some robot models are more sustainable and environmentally friendly than others. Andrew Kay has thought of the 5 levels of sustainable robotics, which I think can explain this well. There's a spectrum of environmentally friendly robots, starting from robots that just make recycling and sustainability processes more practical and affordable, to robots that are powered with batteries and renewable energy, and robots that are made of recyclable or biodegradable materials, and even robots that are self-powered and able to self-regenerate. You can see a progression towards more regenerative practices. Obviously, this can't be done overnight. It takes a lot of work and conscious efforts, but these possibilities are so exciting. There are some cool, deeply sustainable innovations in environmental robotics that are going on. I want to show you. So, that's all some pretty cool stuff, right? I remember becoming so interested in robotics and all its possibilities, and seeing all the things robotics engineers are doing for the environment is really cool. I think we should keep going in this direction, testing the limits of what's possible, because that's what innovation means, and that's how we advance so far in technology. I just want people to consider nature and the life that lives all around us when we push these boundaries to create new innovations. In a world with so many people on it, I believe that our actions can really have large effects on the future. I'd like to see a future where I can still enjoy a summer day in my backyard like this, listening to chirping birds and bugs and being able to smell all different kinds of flowers in the fresh air. So, my point for making this video? I hope I was able to give you a glimpse of the robotics world and all the cool things people are doing. And maybe if you're a scientist or engineer, you saw a little something that was new today, or something that gave you a new perspective. When you're thinking about making robots or engineering and designing things in general, it'd be a good idea to keep in mind, what are you making them for? Make it mindfully, because our actions can really have large impacts. Wouldn't it be nice to make robots and other innovations that boost our connection with other species in the world, supporting ecosystems and their vitality instead of taking from them? We often forget that we are a part of nature too, coexisting with other organisms in our ecosystems whenever we're at home on our devices watching videos like this one. But still, thank you for watching.